Today I wanted to share a video with you on my Crate V30. Now this is a 30 watt made in America Class A tube amp. For those of you who may have watched my channel for a few years now, you'll probably already know I have ran through every amp worth having. Various Fenders, Marshalls, Mesas, Ingles, Dr. Z's, Carvins, pretty much you name it. And I was at Motor City Guitar and I saw the V30 and I thought, man, it looked really cool. Looked kind of boutique-y and whatnot, and that piqued my interest, and I plugged into it and was just blown away. And I was like, dude, what is this? And he says, it's a Crate. I was like, what? So as I kind of looked into it a little bit, I mean, it's the internet, so who knows. But from what I gather, this was Crate's attempt at, getting into that kind of higher-end boutique stuff. And it was designed in part with Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top, who had given him one of his old Marshall kind of, for that plexi thing. And they kind of based it loosely on that, and with some of his input. And it's a dual channel amp, and let me tell you, I have both matching cabs. They're 212 with tone tubby speakers. And it's, in my opinion, it's a sleeper amp, man, because people are like, what is that? What is that V30? And I'm like, you should know what this is. This thing rocks, man. But the primary reason I'm doing this video is because I want to post the link with it, because I posted on Craigslist for sale. There's no issues with the amp. It's just it's become furniture for me. As great of an amp as it is, I've just moved kind of in a different direction. I'm doing a lot of modeling stuff and recording direct, and it's just sitting here. And I would like to see it go to somebody who's actually going to use it and just rock it, So, but I have had, people are there, they email me and they're like, well, what's it good for? What kind of, what's it sound like? Because they're not really, you just can't walk into any guitar store and see this particular amp sitting around. So, without further ado, the guitar that I'm going to use today is just I picked this because it's a guitar that most anybody might have in their collection. It's a Strat style. This is an ESP Vintage Plus, but it's just, your everyday kind of Strat guitar. I put a Seymour Duncan little 59 in the bridge, and other than that, like I said, it's just a Strat style guitar. So we'll start off with more of a clean tone and then just move from there. And this will give you an idea of what the Crate V30 is capable of. Over from the bridge into that combination where it's both the, not the bridge, but the neck and the middle pickup. Now it's back in just the neck. So as you can hear, it has, just on the clean there, it has sustain for days. And any sloppiness in my playing, I will pawn off on this, playing with this broken finger business. But let's turn the gain up a little bit, and Alright, so let's take it up to about high noon. So with the gain at noon, this is what it'll... Now what you'll notice, even with the gain at noon, the retention of the notes when you're playing, it holds very well. They articulate. You know, so it doesn't turn to mush, you know, even in an open chord. So let's turn it up just a little bit higher here. Go about right here. Into the neck here. This takes you into pretty much meltdown territory. And there you have it, man. Just in a nutshell, Strat kind of guitar, V30, no pedals, straight in. If you have any questions, man, feel free to ask. As always, if you dig it, please subscribe. Have a good one.